Hello, everyone. How we doing? Focus, focus. Hope you're all doing good. The classic stream gremlin. Right. Um, Qualifying session is currently a go, but the AMs are going out first for GT3s. So we have a little bit of time to preamble before we actually do go out and try and set our times. But I hope you're all doing good. Thanks for joining us. Just sorting out the camera. One sec. I'm going to ask Dean to speak for me. Let me know if you can hear him. Give us a bit of a test speak, Dean, just to make sure that I've got the right audio channel. Did you hear him? Did you hear him? Did you hear him? Did you hear Dean then, guys?
Another test speak for you.
Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. People are gonna know. I'll check in again.
Lovely.
There's always something that's changed between every stream. Always something.
Feels like it's been a while since I've been on one with you.
Yeah. It's been months. Give us another test speak.
Commenting on the closeness of the fields for the GT3s.
Right. So folks, just need your help with the audio levels. Just let me know if you can hear me. You can't hear me. You can hear Dean. You can't hear Dean, etc., etc.
Be awful with this car, isn't it?
I think you're really going to have to hammer it on the outlap.
Qualifying.
Yeah, same.
I'm not sure if you noticed, but
There we go.
Deploy mode into qualifying as well.
Oh really? Okay, that makes some more sense. We'll figure it out. This is why audio engineers are given the big bucks. Oh, hang on, there we go. There we go. That's actually representative audio level of the in-car audio. So this is far more like what would really be the case. Give us another sentence or two.
I was just about to change my headset, so there you go. I just had the beeps in my ear, so it's about the 20-second warning before they give up.
Okay. Yep. That sounded good to me. That sounded good to me. Just let me know. Just let me know, guys. We've still got some time to tweak it before the actual race starts, and you know, it's always the case. These things are slapped together like a ham and cheese carbonara. Okay. So then, right, I'm back in the room. I'm back in the room with you. So in around 5 minutes time, we're going to leave the pits and pop to the end of the pit lane. That's when we'll start our quali run. We get 10 minutes to play with. and if you are familiar with the GTPs now, they need all the warming up they can get. So it's going to be a good one. But yeah, how you doing? How you all doing good? Are you all doing good?
Have to crack a window in here.
I've got two windows open. I've got two windows open. You know the like Venetian blind, shutter blind things.
Yeah.
I've got them sort of like, this might just be pure troll science, but I've got them like facing down so the cool air kind of cools down and slips through them into the room.
It sounds
May
legit.
it sounds like it would work, but I'm not sure.
Well, I went to take my hoodie off, but I realised I didn't have a t-shirt underneath. I've been kind of sat there, kind of topless, like council house sim racing.
Speaking of t-shirts, I am currently wearing the prestigious Sim Demon attire. Thanks to Sim Demon for sponsoring this lovely, lovely thing. Right, so I think we can go to the end of the pits because the GT3s have ended, but they've still got to complete their lap.
Okay. Yeah, there's a few guys moving. I like mixed class qualifying like this.
Yeah, it's good. And also, waiting at the end of a pit lane is actually quite immersive somehow. Just missing, you know, in Le Mans Ultimate, you've got the people at the end of a pit lane and the traffic light and that.
I haven't spent enough time in it, to be honest.
Nah, but some things just stick with you. Right, so the main broadcast of this particular race is on RaceSpot TV. So if you were unaware of the broadcast, it's over at RaceSpot TV. I think I've accidentally put the link for race one in the video description. Just search RaceSpot TV on YouTube and you'll find them. World top of the class broadcast quality, really really good stuff. So definitely worth having a look at them. I can't remember whether it's 12 and a half minutes, whether it's like a 50-50 split between the Amazon Pros.
You just have to let me know, because I don't have the voice chat on. I've
Yeah,
got to drop a text message.
nah. Hope I don't spin out.
That first corner. Every time.
10 seconds.
Well, we got 10 minutes.
12 and a half.
12, oh, so.
Yeah,
last
that's
tyres.
no,
Flash
or
ones.
no, it's technically 10 minutes. Maybe I shouldn't have gone to the front of the pits.
It's all on you, isn't it?
Yeah, that's kind of like the worst nightmare. The worst nightmare is sort of like not knowing protocol.
Sticking it on pole and not knowing the procedure.
Yep.
Were you on pole last week or last fortnight?
Yeah, on pole last week, but it was a completely different car then. So we're just waiting.
Surprised how competitive the practice times were.
It's it's deceptive. The grid might not be millions and millions long, but you'll get a good fight. So what's happening here is we're waiting for the radio call from the race director, as it were, to say, okay, get out of the pits. I think we've still got a minute more to wait.
Oh, I'm burning fuel.
It'll probably start saying oil temperature's high in a minute.
Okay,
I mapped to key to look down because I can't see the steering wheel. So I'm going to be looking down on the odd occasion just to sort of like see what the fuel is.
I don't get that. How can you not see the steering wheel?
Because of my field of view. I can only see the very, very top.
How far
Like,
forward are you?
quite far forward.
To be honest, now that you mention it, I am kind of driving like letterbox style here.
Here are we going?
Think
Are
so.
we going? After you were talking and I didn't hear him.
Sorry. In my post box.
Oh, somebody's
There's
off.
one.
Don't laugh. Could happen to you in a second. Whew. Right. These cars have had an update since the last time we were out here. They are considerably more knife edge on the cold tyres, fresh out of the pits. So it's going to take a lap or two before the car really feels like it's drivable, and lap times will get quicker. Oh, the shame.
Sorry, the second lap's a write-off as well anyway.
I want to get them front tyres activated. So the first lap is basically knife edge oversteer, then understeer creeps in. It's only after a couple of laps that it actually starts to feel like a car. So just scrubbing those fronts to get them engaged. Right, we might as well get on the go now, get into the groove. Only 6 minutes of qualifying. That gives us about 3 or 4 fast laps. So this will just be a banker lap slash tyre warming first lap. And hi Ed, so we're currently mid qualifying now. We've got 5 more minutes basically to 5 more minutes of running. Tyres are only just really coming in. A decent first banker. Decent first banker. Purples all round as expected. So all the pro class drivers are in the 963 GTP, the Porsche. God, this thing is wonderful these days. Oh, I love it. Whoa. I'm gonna hold back a bit and let Byron get a bit of a gap. Here we go, let's go again. And we got enough battery as well. This is in quali mode. Battery's in quali mode, so it'll run right down to the end of the tank. 4-10%, that'll bump us up the list, but it won't be enough to topple Christian Schroeter off the top.
176.04.
Oh, we're not going to improve. Okay. Just going to park up and use this opportunity. Be right back in a minute.
I'm just about to stick it on pole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, back in a sec.
Boom!
That's impressive. What a beast.
We've got a little warm, haven't we? We can put on a sports top and a drink of water.
Hey, that's good. Oh yeah, warm up. Good.
Oh, I'm chuffed with that.
You've been posting seriously. You've been posting seriously heavy times since the tire rework. Like at Sebring the other day when we were practicing, I was like, "You blooming rapid."
I think it just works for me.
Yeah,
It's just on edge, isn't it? It's cool.
the shoe fits. Yeah, it's good.
Right, I'll be right back.
Now I'm telling you now, he's going to be over the moon with that. I don't believe Dean has ever. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Gonna really need to watch out for that. Yeah, qualifying was kind of imperfect, but I think I think my mind was elsewhere. Still good though. Ooh, man, these car tyres are highly murderous. at least for them first corner or so. We got people in the people in the grass all over the shop.
Sorry, that's right.
I'm just going to do a quick pit entry. Actually, no, it's too early to do that. I know what I'm doing. It'll be pointless doing it on these cold tyres. So this is now pre-race warm-up, 5 minutes. Got 2 minutes left of it, and then the race will kick off properly. It's what we're all waiting for. Looking forward to it. It's a potential one-stop strategy.
Back with you.
Did you just go to tell Bina you're on pole?
Yeah. She was dead impressed.
I'm sure she will be. You should be proud. It's the first time that's happened, isn't it? In like a league thingy.
I think, yeah, first time in the league.
Oh, it's so good. That's it now. No excuses.
Maybe I'm just
Pole
like
to
very
win.
average in a GT3.
Yeah, I've always thought that. Yeah.
It has got radical vibes now, though, hasn't it? Like I used to love that.
Yeah, it does. Right, I need to look down to sort of figure out where my fuel. I can't make any sense of that. Thing is, SimRef have sent me a big old dashboard unit, and I'm definitely going to have it in place for Sebring, because like I can't see the steering wheel, so I can't really see any of the information that's on it. So that'll be the next best thing.
You got a slow car on the left. Car stop on the left.
Yeah, fuel saving. So we're going to be doing some fuel saving. That means lifting at the end of a long straight. I doubt it. I think it's going to be partial. So again, they only go on green.
Okie doke.
And just be blooming careful.
Yeah, it's half a lap. Not even that.
Yeah, half a lap. Untick your tyres, all that kind of stuff.
Line up on the left side. The estimated SOF is 2,177. Closed. Pit road is closed.
Yes, we're doing Sebring in a GTP. Yeah, so that'll be happening on Saturday. Saturday 12 to 12 slot. That'll be fun. And as you can see, we're going to be pretty strong. Dean's on pole.
2 cars to grid. Waiting on the final car to grid.
So there's 1.5 minutes per lap.
I think it's an easy
So-
one-stopper.
I think so. But I'm going to take it easy initially anyway.
You know, actually kidding yourselves if you're going to get any heat into your tyres at this pace.
Let's go on green. This is nerve-wracking. Knowing how
No, it's
blooming
not. Oh, this is gonna be
kamikaze
your
this thing is.
first race with the new tyres in this, isn't it? My
And
first race
yours,
ever in
isn't it?
this. First race ever. Didn't even do it on the old model.
That's crazy. Well, best of luck, bon voyage. Don't mess up. Turn 2 would be horrible.
Then one that gets me.
Yeah.
The pace car is off. Be ready. Green, green, green. You're on the left, 3 wide. The next car's the leader. Right side, 2 wide. Clear. There's an incident behind.
Whoa. Oh, so far so good.
Right,
Oh,
survived
it
the first
tried
one.
to get me. Tried to get me.
Did you get loose anywhere?
I'd be careful doing that. From a regulatory point of view.
Oh, that was
Now in third. There's an incident behind.
I'm not going to fight, yeah?
You might get some
Got a
decent
lot
fuel
more
saving out of
confidence
this.
than I have. Yeah.
21.745. Still there. Clear on the left.
Whoa. I saw you.
didn't mean to do it. I locked up and ducked right.
So the question's going to be, now that we actually like, the dust has settled a bit,
Shit.
Right, in it now.
11 laps. 11 laps worth of fuel left, so that's
Yeah, same.
15 minutes-ish.
Just set your fastest lap of the session. The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 32.012.
I think combined with that pit stop taking quite a while, it probably is an easy one stop. That wheel is blooming useless. 10.3. How far in are we?
176.094.
Sorry, Alex.
Just set your fastest lap of the session. The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 31.55.
I'm trying to remember what I set my blooming lap delta hotkey to. What did I set it to?
9.3 laps.
It's pretending that
Oh,
it's going to
probably,
add
is it?
but it's going to add 31 litres.
The car in P3 just set the fastest lap. 31.348.
It's hard to say. It's hard to say, innit?
Who was the guy that pulled the one stopper last time?
Rob Sharp.
Campered away at the start, didn't he, Christian? Had a lot of confidence.
Just set your fastest lap of the session. The leader just did a 31.669.
That won't be helping much. I'm kind of lost without my delta bar, but I think I haven't set a keyboard shortcut for it.
You take quite a wide line there.
Yeah, keeps the apex speed up. More downforce.
Got some back markers coming up now. Well, the GT3s. That'll be fun.
Yeah. Right, we're halfway down the tank and it's a quarter of the way through the race. Over.
No brainer that, well, everyone's going to be on one stop.
I reckon so.
You got a slow car on the right.
Man, you really don't realise how much you need your delta till you don't have it.
How come you got it switched off?
It just is, but I haven't got a key bound to it.
Car on your left. Clear. Car right. Clear. Car right. Clear. Right side. Clear.
I think he did pretty well out of that.
He gained half a second on us through that traffic.
The back marker giveth.
Next guy up the road could easily take him out, or us.
So 5.1 over the line. Need to make sure that we stay above a whole number.
You got about 5 laps of fuel left.
I think he's won out again here, hasn't he?
Yeah, you got lucky again.
Go, Jen.
4.1. I'm going to do a little bit of fuel saving just to guarantee that I'm over.
75.316. Car right. Clear. Right side. Clear. Right side. Clear.
Massively there.
Did alright there.
175.144. The next car's the leader.
Yeah, it was a bit of a loser all through that.
Just keep an eye on your fuel. Make sure it's a whole number when you go across the line. Otherwise there's not much time to rectify it.
There's an incident behind.
A little spin.
Yeah, just a little spin. Nothing serious. I saw 1.8 seconds
All
behind
two now.
Christian Schroeter.
176.256. You've got about 2 laps of fuel. The leader is running 32.005.
That's the leader in front. So the car just ahead of us is the leader. reckon we're good to go for a full bore lap now. Full flat out lap.
75.655. You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Thanks, Steve.
Don't forget to pit for more fuel. The leader's pitting now.
Right, gained a bit on him then. So what are we looking?
How much fuel are you adding?
Boxing.
I'm going 33 just to make sure I absolutely can hammer it.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Oh, this is nerve-wracking. This is exciting. Yeah, one stopper, 100%.
Okay, punch it.
Oh, he got a decent getaway there. He might have fueled a bit, tiny bit lighter. But now it's on.
The leader's pitting now. Car 164 has taken the lead. Left side clear. Clear.
Right, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
100.88. Left side clear.
Traffic's kind to us this time. Superb.
Clear.
So that car in front is not the leader, that's back marker. So we need to get around him. We do still need some traffic to fall our way. And this is good. Straight fight now.
75.054. You're back in second.
Oh, that's not good traffic for Christian. That's good.
Right side. Clear on the right. Car right. Clear. Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Still 3 seconds ahead. It's dripping off him.
I don't
He's
know
not
the
getting
stint.
any bad luck.
Same place.
Crumble.
175.27. You got a slow car on the right.
It's probably the longest I've kind of driven this in one stint. It's good practice for Sunday.
Yeah, definitely. This is fun. This is fun.
Right side. Clear on the right. Slow car ahead. Car stopped ahead. You got a slow car on the left.
Come on. Still 2.9. He needs to hit a wall. Not literally.
0.385. Right side. Clear on the right.
Half a second gained. By Christian, that is.
Left side. Clear.
Ten minutes remaining.
To go. Podium is looking good. 100.
Anything can happen. Not going to stop fighting to the very, very end. fuel saving wasn't really necessary in the end.
Did it again. Absolute flake.
You're a flake 99. It ain't over yet. There's still time for this to go wrong. On either side of the fence.
Down in 8th now. Oh dear.
You silly man.
Left side. Clear on the left.
This is definitely one of them tracks where you either have a great time or a horrible time. No in between.
174.791. Right side. Clear.
Man, that was a late apex. That was so late, it was practically next week. Yeah, Fuji. It's a really weird one. I'm not a fan of the last sector at all. Not a fan at all.
174.193. You have about 5 laps of fuel left. 5 minutes to go.
I'm liking this though. I'm in like a bit of a flow. Don't forget, main broadcast over at Racebot TV.
175.3.
Really, really good broadcast. And thanks very much to Sim Demon for sponsoring our entry into this. Go check him out. And don't forget, 3% code off Danny Lee. Works on pretty much everything. And they sell a whole bunch of brands. So remember them. Next time you get your wallet out, make sure you give them a check. See what they got. And if it's cheaper. Super sharp delivery on those folks as well. I'm about to order a couple of smaller things like Acertech, button colour kits, LMP handles, that sort of thing. And rather than having to wait for them to come from Denmark, you can just get them from Sim Demon instead. Very, very handy. Where we looking now? Is this last lap?
White flag, stay smooth.
Yeah, white flag. Fair enough. There wasn't much we could do.
100.
Wasn't much could be done against Christian. He had the pace. He had the.
Got about 2 laps of fuel left.
He also ran off quite early. I don't think Dean was 100% confident on the early laps. And he used that to scamper away. And he's done a fine job since.
Thanks, baby.
No problem.
His tyres feel like they're starting to go. we go.
Clear.
Well done, Christian. No argument with that. I think we both had a fairly good dose of decent luck with traffic. I can't complain much. Maybe sort of encountered a few too many people at turn 2. But overall, there were no back markers that really screwed it. So, yeah, respectful stuff. Oh, that was good. That was fun. I had a lot of sort of like flow then. Really satisfying. Second in the end. Yeah, he just kept that gap, kept me arm's length. Nothing that could be done there.
Yeah, I
But
had the cliff.
yeah, tyres were starting to go off at the end. Maybe you were using them up.
Maybe I need to start checking
Yeah.
some of the data, I think.
Yeah, I reckon so. But I was enjoying that though. Really got into kind of a flow. I'm like, I've never enjoyed the GTPs, but this feels good now.
Yeah, it's good when you can hook it together.
Yeah, it's good. It is good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think free spins doesn't help. I'd say that is 90% of the problem. The other 10% was the bad luck with
Yeah.
traffic.
Yeah. Plus, you had to tippy toe through lap 1 and all, so didn't you?
Yeah, that was awful. That was. I had no confidence for the first 2 laps or so.
Yeah.
Oh, learning experience.
Yeah. Well, dude, your first flipping race in a GTP, first race stint. I mean, to be fair, last race was basically my first race stint that I kind of tried seriously with. So, we're punching pretty well considering our experience. Like Christian fella is, I think, last season's champion.
Oh, is he?
So you're pipped into pole. You pulled that one out of nowhere.
I know. Just kept building up.
I don't know, Alistair.
Told you what, it was burning that half a litre of fuel in the pit
Yeah.
lane at the end.
You probably peaked too early. You like spent all your brain juice.
Maybe. Oh, 8's not that impressive when you realise there's only 12 running. Oh no, 13.
That's why you shouldn't look don't look down.
Top 10, yeah?
No, I've been nailed by that.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Top 13.
Awful, mate. Absolutely awful. Never mind.
That was fun. I enjoyed that.
Lucky buddy. I wondered what was going on. I wondered if you'd taken tyres or something. That's why you took long ago.
Alright, I am out of here. That was good.
Yeah.
I will see you on
See you on the weekend.
Saturday.
Yeah,
I'll
see
probably
you
do
Saturday.
another session before. I'll probably do like an official race. Friday night.
It's probably a
like an
decent
interval.
idea. Yeah, probably a good idea. But I think we're both punching pretty well here.
Yeah, we'll be alright.
Yeah, sound.
That race did help.
Definitely,
You know what to
definitely.
expect. So I don't think I've done more than kind of 10 laps in that.
One of them's the pit lane, and the other one I've got no idea, and I think I was mashing all of them.
Alright, out of here. Catch you
Yeah,
later.
in a bit, mate. Yeah, in a bit. Cheers.
Doesn't help racing in VR, you can't actually see them, so you're just going by touch.
There he goes.
I may need to put a big cap on one of them.
That was fun.
It seemed to work out quite well for you. I mean,
He just had too much.
Roger that.
Go and check out the RaceSpot TV broadcast because I imagine they'll be having a word with some people, but definitely worth watching back. In fact, let's go over there now.
thank you everybody for a good evening.
Let's go over to the.
Cheers, everybody. It was either the.
We need to mute
on
that.
my own account, or that last section was going to kill.
I tell ya, this is a problem with changing wheels over all the time. You just constantly you're constantly playing whack-a-mole with your wheel bindings. Let's go over and say hello. Evening. There's nobody in here. No, don't think so. Are you waiting to be plucked? Yeah.
I went in the pits in 6th and came out 3rd.
Hey, it happens. Hey, it happens. Well, there's a courtesy heads up. I'm streaming at the minute, so don't say anything you don't want committed to evidence. Anything you do say may or may not be used in evidence against you. Evening.
Hello.
Tell you what, we'll break it off there. May as well.
Evening, guys.
Evening. How you doing?
Evening.
Right, Danny, how are you?
Yeah, sound. Just a heads up out of courtesy. I'm streaming, so don't say nothing you don't want the world to hear. And by the world, I mean 4 people,
23
probably.
people.
Yeah. Yeah, just a heads up.
I've probably got more views.
Oh, that's lovely. So now we're basically in the sort of like the post-race kind of chit chat.
Speed tip blows me away every time, especially on the corners.
That was fun. That definitely enjoyable.
You've got a different idea from than me.
I reckon I probably do.
These cars are a bit spicy, aren't they? Jesus.
Yeah, they're good. Yeah, good with Christian. That was fun.
Cheers.
Fun. Loved it.
Yeah.
Heads up. Quick heads up. Quick heads up. I'm streaming at the minute.
Oh, okay. So no.
So no. Yeah.
Oh,
No.
that
No
was-
telling
I-
people how you're throwing a sickie tomorrow or whatever.
Yeah. No. That's not the first race I've done with the new tire model in that. I've not really driven that car since
That's good though, isn't it?
this series last time. Yeah, I love the car. It's definitely
Loving
a
it.
bit more tricky. It's definitely a bit more tricky now. It used to be quite stable before, but
Yeah,
I don't
it
know if
sort of
that's
felt like a
circuit,
felt like a wedge of understeer last time, but it was like you kind of really had to throw it in to get it to turn. Not the
Yeah,
brake bias
it's-
back, all that kind of stuff. Now it's a lot more lively.
Yeah, I mean Fuji is definitely a bit of a, it's a bit of a tricky circuit where you got to like nurse it round the back car.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
last section is very, and it's always been like that. But with
It's
the new
Imola
car,
next, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it's going to be the same. That's
There
gonna
he
be
goes.
exactly the same.
Or does he? So Imola, then Daytona. At least that's going to be so. Oh no, an endurance event at Daytona.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna need 5. Nah, hate it. I'm gonna need
Yeah.
5 coffees to get around that snooze fest. Nah,
It is really
it's not my
boring,
thing.
isn't it?
It's so boring. It's
No.
basically just a circle and like
Some
4
faffy hairpins.
4 corners. I feel like they could have done a lot more with the infield.
Yeah. Yeah, not my favourite. What else have we got? I miss Suzuka, which is annoying.
Interlagos, Spa, Silverstone, Sebring.
Oh, I like
That's what's on the
Silverstone,
menu.
Spargos.
All the big classics, multi-class
Yeah,
kind of.
Really good. Yeah, they fortunately they used to like do some interesting track car combos where it's like, there's too much carnage in the last race. Yeah, that's because you chose like Alton Island circuit with like a reverse grid.
That's what it's going to be then.
The days.
Yeah, those were the days, weren't they? Jesus.
Yeah, man.
Flipping heck.
Bring 'em back.
I used to love those reverse grids. They were wicked. Everyone else would complain about them. I love the reverse grids.
Was that back in when they were using the Porsche Cup?
Yeah, that's when they did the Porsche Cup car.
Yeah.
And, well, we did the Porsche Cup car, and then we did the.
Annie, hello there. Back on the podium once again. 2 from 2. I know it's not the number 1 that you want to see, but still, very good consistency from the start of the season.
Yeah, that was a fun race. I loved it, and also, racing against Christian Schroeter first time. This time, last week it was Miller that was sort of the man to beat, or so we thought. So it's nice to sort of assimilate into a pre-existing bunch of people. These guys have been racing together multiple seasons. When you come in brand new, you want to know where you stack up against everybody. So this was a really fun race. We were so equal with each other, but he just had it. He had me at arm's length, and I never got closer after that.
Yeah, certainly a good run, but still, 2 podiums from 2, you must be pleased.
super pleased. Hopefully, if it carries on like that for the whole season, where it's like a new nemesis, a new rival every time, then it's going to be a great season. So far, it's been really, really fun. Enjoying the flow, enjoying the car, particularly after the tyre update. And yeah, I knew it was going to be good, but now I'm sure of it.
Wonderful. Congratulations. 2 podiums from 2 this season.
Thank you very much. Cheers again, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
So Charles
Okay.
Lovely quick one.
Charles Rainford's doing he's doing touring cars next year now, but he did he did the Porsche Cup in real life. He's rapid. He is absolutely rapid, and he's not even like at the front of pro, and he is absolutely rapid.
Crazy, isn't it?
But I see his data, and I'm looking at mine. I'm doing the exact same things, but somehow you're, a couple of tenths quicker every single lap.
Yeah,
I can't work it out. Cannot work it. And then the silly boy. Like the first race was Silverstone National, which is there's not really much places to gain or lose time around Silverstone National. It's kind of there's like 5 corners, and we got really excited because we did the warm up, and me and Charles were in like first and second, ahead of Sebastian Job and everyone, and then we realised they were on their race setups. We were on the quality setups. And then they cracked out the quality setups as well. Oh no, back in the box.
There it is, yeah.
It was funny.
I'm going to leave you. Going to get that kettle on. Sorry to butt in. Let's see you in a fortnight.
Yeah, cheers, Danny.
Lovely race. Yeah, cheers. See you again. See you in a bit.
Well done. Yeah, I mean...
Right then, folks. Gonna leave it there. The kettle's calling. I hope you've all been enjoying that on board. Quite a studious one, that one, where it's sort of like me and someone else are just like not close enough to fight, and it's just it's basically just a consistency battle. I don't know where the heck me blooming delta bar binding's gone. Let me bind that up. There we go. It's because it's unassigned. Phew. I reckon that would have been worth a couple of attempts over the course of the race, but thank you for joining me. The next Porsche Club GB race is in 2 weeks, and it will be at Imola. In the meantime, you may have spotted the news or the video at some point if you follow me closely, but I'm now starting my own community iRacing series based on the Porsche Cup. So if you're a fan of the Porsche Cup or you hate it and you just want to get better at it, so if you're good at it, you can put your skills against me. If you're kind of rubbish at it, then I should be able to help nurse you up into feeling better with it and enjoying it more. So that's the premise behind it. If you're interested in that, then either go straight to the source and go to discord.gg/ESR, or pop back one video prior to this on the main video section, and you'll see a 4 or 5 minute announcement video about launching an iRacing Porsche Cup League. So if you're interested in that, then definitely join us. Some of you already are, and yeah, enjoy yourselves. Have a lovely rest of your evening, whatever you're doing, and yeah, see you in a fortnight for the next Porsche Club GB race. But also, we're doing a Sebring 12-hour this weekend on Saturday, so tune in for that 12-hour race. Loved it last year. Brilliant fun. Should be the same again, but we're doing it in the GTP that you've just seen me drive rather than the GT3, so it should be a lot faster, a bit more frantic. But yeah, see you there. Cheers again. Thank you very much.